Now we're gonna get started on the hot foot powder. We're gonna use, like I said, guys, like I'm not a big measurer type of person. Like I don't measure. I just, and then, you know, it works. You know, so I'm gonna use 3 of these. And I'm not even topping it off. I'll be making these ugly faces when I'm trying to concentrate. Don't mind me. Okay. I should have ground these first. I'm only going to use the little... on the cloves, I'm only using the little balls because those are the ones that are easy to grind. The sticks aren't. Which I should have grinded these first, but oops. You're gonna need powder, which this already has because it has pepper. My bad. Pepper. I already have the chili right there. The 𝕳𝖊𝖗. The other day I was nagging because I could not find the 𝕳𝖊𝖗 anywhere. Any fucking where I went, there was no 𝕳𝖊𝖗, and people kept looking at me like I was crazy. Like, what do you need 𝕳𝖊𝖗 for? And I'm like, don't worry about why I need it. Do you have it? And it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating because, you know, 𝕳𝖊𝖗 is not anything out of this world. Like, it's not mercury or something. You know, like, come on. So I had to go everywhere, and I didn't find it anywhere. But luckily, a few weeks ago, I went to San Luis, and I had got some 𝕳𝖊𝖗 to smudge the house, and I found that there was 𝕳𝖊𝖗 in there. So that did the trick for me. Okay, we're almost done with the... We're almost done. All I need is one last part of activated charcoal, even though I already have some in the black sauce, but it's okay. A few years ago, and this is what it ends up looking like right here. So for the people that like don't want to do Blackfoot powder or that type of stuff to people, there are other alternatives to get people to go. Like a couple years ago, I was working with Goddess 𝕷𝖔𝖔𝖚. Let me move this out of my way. I'm gonna bag it up. But let me can't be all up over there. Okay. So a few years ago, I was working with Goddess 𝕷𝖔𝖚, actually with Lord Ganesh, and I was trying to entice Goddess 𝕷𝖔𝖚, right? And I had this young couple move in not next door, but across the street from us. The houses were identical. And these kids, they were a pretty young couple. They partied all weekend. They fought all week long. And they left a bunch of mess during their parties. And all week long they were fighting over finances, right? So there was a time where like I wanted to talk to the girl and I wanted to be like, hey, like woman to woman. But I heard her having a conversation with somebody and I just figured there's no hope. You know, like I'm not even gonna bother. Like there's some people that I will literally go and talk to, but then there's some people that I'm not gonna mess with. Like if I feel like you just don't have the vernacular, like I'm just not. So I didn't. But what I ended up doing is I cut out a bunch of aloe savila that I had in front of my door, like right by the street. I cut them all up. Why I cut them up. I picked them up. I picked them out the ground. Hold on. I'm gonna have to restart a new video. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I had these neighbors that moved in, and so I ended up taking a bunch of aloe. I had a bunch of aloe vera by the street, and I took a bunch of them out and I lined them up against I had like this little garden by my door, like on my side, right? So I had my little savilas posted up right there, my aloe. I did this grid with crystals. And what else did I do? I was around the time I found this Chinese place where I went and I got Chinese coins, and I did a saltwater cure, which is really good to get rid of the negativity in your house. And it's also good to acquire money, to acquire wealth, right? And what else did I do? Oh, I'm gonna have to get my bagua down. Let me pause this really quick. Okay, so basically I did the feng shui cure. I did the saltwater cure, and what I did as well was I placed this little mirror right outside of my door, right outside, by close to the peephole. I put it right there because I really felt like their energy was coming through. And it was kind of, when you're working with Goddess Lakshmi, you can't have people quarreling. You can't have fights in the house. You got to have peace. You got to, like, Goddess, not only is she the goddess, Goddess Lakshmi, not only is she the goddess of wealth, but she's the goddess of love and beauty and stuff like that. So if you fight in the house, you kind of scare Goddess Lakshmi away. And that was what I was trying to avoid. And I really felt all the negativity from across the street, like just coming into my home. So what I did is I used that mirror and I put it on the door. I told my partner, like, I'm gonna get rid of them. Watch, like, you just watch, like, fuck that, you know? Because they were like messing with my plans. You know, messing with my wealth, and I don't play when it comes down to that. So another thing that you could get is a bagua. It looks like this, and this is to deflect the negative energy from coming inside your house, and it also tells you the directions. You know, this